Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. I just put the whooping on the cave worm here in year 8. This is once again post-commentary. It's going to be a summary of the grind to power from years 8 through year 13. And basically it's just collecting artifacts in these stages in their Cycle 2 and Cycle 3 forms. And it's been a couple days since this earlier stuff, so I actually kind of don't remember what exactly I did, but we'll see. So, I mean, the letters, once again, they're still not really important, but I can tell you we are about to craft a lot of good stuff. By the end of this video, we craft all the good stuff that I want. So it is still interesting as far as,
I've got your reply, Capo.
materials and scrolls and things that I found.
So long, Capo.
So I believe this was the first technical drop. Well, yeah, it had to have been, because it's the letter. You don't get a letter if it's not ready to drop. So that was, I think, Cycle 3 of the cave? If not, it was Cycle 2. What were the artifact choices here again? Maybe it was only Cycle 2, because those are terrible. I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, that's right, then I grinded it again, that's what this is. And I was hoping for, I think, the Thunder Ring, and I didn't get it. So now we're in the mines, and this is Cycle 3 of the mines is very important. Up top here, you get the Secrets of Speed, which is a Selkie-only scroll. There's also a Uke one that could be in that chest. But, yep. So then just whoop the boss as usual. I guess I needed to defeat enemies with spell fusion there, that's why I was using Fyra. But yeah, the Mines Cycle 3 has a lot of good stuff. I remember towards the end I was grinding for a very rare artifact that is a huge boost, but it wasn't happening, and I don't know if you need multiple players in order to even get it. I don't remember what it's called right now, I don't have my list next to me. But I did get, by the end of this video, I got a big chunk of the better artifacts. There's still a few missing, but... So the mom heard us back. Oh yeah! This thing is, if you mail her an orc belt like she's asking, you get a weird weapon in reply, but I ended up getting it anyway. Even though I sent spring water. It's not worth it at this point in the game. It's like the treasured... For the Selkie, it's a mall.
So long, Capo.
But yeah, the strength is like minus 17 or something ridiculous at this point, compared to what I would be rolling with. So what was that? Oh, that was still the mines, right? Yeah. So, I believe this is a good one. Oh no, that's right. Between Wonderbangle and Orichalcum, that was my first piece of Orichalcum. And if it was me now, I would pick Wonderbangle. But I think I was nervous about the rarity of the drops of Orichalcum, so... I think that's ultimately what I go with, but I think immediately it's gonna cut to starting to collect those. And I do get the Wonderbangle in this video at some point. So there, that's one chunk needed for, well, here we go, the Wind Belt. I found that in some of the thing, Griffin's Wing and Mithril, focus range up. And it was +1 defense, so yeah, definitely craft that. And then I think there's also a cut here. The legendary weapon, that's right, that's what I needed the Orichalcum for. Yeah, so power kick +1. That's why I wanted that. Okay, makes sense now. And that's also a discounted price, the $8.75. And then, oh man, Kalanda. That level pissed me off, so I was cursing up a storm playing through that stage. I think I grinded it twice. There was 2 instances in there, I was just freaking out at how, like, invincible the enemies were in there. But I did it, and, Giant's Glove, I mean, that was worth it. You can get that in other stages, too. But, did I grind it again? Oh no, I went to the desert. So that was Cycle 2 or Cycle 3 of the desert. I don't even remember at this point, dude. Year 8? Might not have been Cycle 3 just yet.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo. Capo!
So there's more Kalanda. I think it's coming up. Yeah, I think I go right back there after this, and that's when I was just like getting really frustrated. Especially with the strength +3 I just picked up, and I was still having a hard time. Yeah, the dad's back went out. And I was just like, that's father for you, and just sent something. But one of these letters leads to getting that weapon. but I just trashed it immediately. There are a few roadside caravan events too that happen. I left them in here.
So long, Capo.
I don't think in this year 8. Well, that's it, right? That's the end of year 8, I believe. There might be one more thing to do. Oh, heavy armband, yeah. Oh no, the dark matter, yeah, I didn't even have that yet. So between the two, obviously go for magic. The magic ones are crucial. There's like +5, +7s, there's even one that's +9. There's one that's +10. My 8th year comes to a close. One day a star fell from the heavens. Memories lost their glow and the crystal grew dim. From the darkness, a great evil soon emerged. The rest can be heard in Shella, but this is no children's tale. The meteor was as real as monsters and miasma. Yeah. These diary entries stop at year 12. Like, there's no longer new stuff that it says. So year 9, immediately I went to Kalanda because I think... Why did I come here? Oh, because it's in cycle 3 or something? I don't know, but I know I made that cut because that whole stage was frustrating as anything. Ah, yes, the kids are arguing. I don't even know why I left these letter scenes in, to be honest, but... I think I was confused and thought that Kalanda was in Cycle 3, because once it is, the enemies can drop a scroll for diamond armor, and that's what I was looking for, but then I ended up getting that elsewhere.
I've got your reply, Capo. So long, Capo.
But it just doesn't make sense. If I was in Kalanda in year 8, why would I immediately go back there? And why did I get a letter for it? Something's not right here. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe the tree wasn't ready. Yeah, that lilty weapon, that's kind of crazy, but yeah, Masquerade and Massa Moon, definitely take that one. There's another Strength +5 that I was trying to get, and I think that one was in the mines.
Where to?
So, I'm going to see the tailor in Shella because... Oh yeah, the speed secret's from the mine, that's right. Fast charge -10, so focus attacks now charge faster. It's a Selkie only thing that I really wanted. And there it is again, just reduces charge time for focus attacks. I didn't actually roll with it too much though, because I found something better going forward.
Hail. Might you be carrying what I think that is?
Yeah, an Ogre Fang, this was a stupid trade.
Well, let me see it.
Yes, this is it.
Perhaps it is a variation. No?
Meteorite, then.
Possibly, but still. This requires further investigation. Would you mind trading this?
Yeah, for a chunk of mithril, that is horrible. Ogre Fangs are way more rare. But my player's guide was like, always accept it because he makes a good offer. But no. I just did it to be nice, though. That was a repeat one. I got that a couple more times, and I said no. But here we go. In Canal Karach, these guys finally started dropping Orichalcum because it's Cycle 3 now. I replayed this stage a bunch. And those behemoth things really got annoying as well. But, yeah, this is where I get it. Well, the diamond armor was tempting, but compared to the ultimate tome, why would you ever pass that up? But I was really looking for that diamond armor, but yeah. Ultimate tome, I think, is the best magic artifact, magic +10. So there's no contest between anything else. Oh yeah, and I found a diamond belt scroll there, and that piece of Orichalcum, so +5 defense right there. I found so much diamond ore. Stuff kept dropping that left and right. But still, the Orichalcum was a problem, so came right back here to grind more, and got lucky and found like 1 or 2 chunks more. Beat the stage again, and the lunar weapon, yeah, I was torn between that. That's as strong as the greatest weapon, but with a different focus attack, and it's for Selkies only. But I think I went with red slippers in the end. I don't know what the dragon's fang is for. I think it's a crafting item for like a lilty thing. Or maybe it's needed for the lunar weapon. No, it was desert fang and wind something that you needed. So yeah, red slippers, just to get rid of that. Oh yeah, Celebration Cave. This is chest letter F, and it can contain the Ring of Thunder, and it finally did. And so, yeah, I got that. Nothing else, too. I mean, Orichalcum was tempting, but I wanted the Thunder Ring, and that's what I picked. So I still don't have the Ring of Cure, but at least I have that now. And I do go back to Rabina Te-Ra at some point. Curtain falls on my 9th year. The demon awoke ravenous and began to swallow the shadows. Monsters sprouted in their wake. The tale was filled with many opposing elements like the star and the darkness, the princess and the demon, the crystals glow and the monsters, and behind them all lie memories. I think it's trying to convey something important. I guess so, but yeah, that's year 9. So see, just kind of knocking them out. First thing, year 10, gotta get that gobby pocket, man. And then we go to finish the letter side quest in Tida. It's not called Tida, apparently. But yeah, the command list was starting to get frustrating at this point, so I was like, dude, why don't I go get that gobby pocket that I could have had this whole time? And that's exactly what I did. And now to Tida. Remember we showed the letter to these two? And here they are. He's dead. He holds another letter in his hands. After all this time, we can finally be together. No one will ever come between us. And there you go. Kind of a crazy side quest, but you do get a brand new diary entry for it, which I show as well. So yeah, I guess we're lovers in an earlier life. Or like an earlier time in their lives. So, Ogre Killer, between that and the legendary weapon, which we just crafted. So, getting up there in power. And there it is, bound pair. They love, they fight, they are two hearts bound together for eternity. Nothing can come between them. So that's the new thing you get for doing that letter side quest. Then I came to Moshette Manor for Cycle 2, because this chest can be one of 3 things. And I was lucky and got what I wanted, ladies' accessories. That crafts the Flower Bracer, which decreases spellcasting time by 5. 5 something, I don't know. So, Wonder Bangle, is this where I get it? No, I would go for Masquerade, right? Yeah. So, immediately for that Flower Bracer, the, what is it called again? Ladies' accessories, yeah. Silver, ruby, and a pressed flower, fast cast -5. And you do notice it, too. Just barely, but it does, you can get some of those spells like Holy off faster now. So then we went to Goblin Wall. That was Cycle 2 Goblin Wall, so all the chests were available, but I didn't get them. I had no need for anything in those chests at this point, and I was just after the boss drops. And it looks like this is going to end the year as well.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo. Capo!
The Goblin boss drops a very rare artifact as well.
Here you go, Capo.
That I was desperately trying to get and never could. It starts with a G, it's got a crazy name. Oh yeah, this letter from Maxine. The Selkie doing research on the outside of town left. Yeah, a remedy in the mail? This was from, it must be from a uke of some kind. I don't know. I started getting these weird letters. There was like a whole thing about a cow. I think I cut that out eventually though, because I just wanted to get even more to the point. I don't even know what that strange seed does.
I've got your reply, Capo.
But yeah, by the end of this, I had 99 striped apples because I kept getting so many. And I was grinding that dragon boss, and yeah, in Cycle 3, the dragon is no joke. Especially if you worry too much about the enemies next to him. But I learned it's best to just ignore them and just keep casting Holy. Oh yeah, that was crap. I only had the Sparkling Bracer to pick from. But I mean, at least I got it now. And that should be year 10. Once monsters had blackened our memories, the demon devoured them. From the darkness, monsters spawned anew. How did the rest of the story go? There was something about a princess, but I can't remember how it ends. So yep, there's one more unique end of the year diary entry. And now, as always, at the start of every year, I pick the Alchemist. And this is diamond armor. I never got it in a stage, so it was finally time to just get it that way and do it. And I had to come to Mars Pass. That's right, the dad couldn't craft it for some reason. But it requires orichalcum, diamond ore, and a hard shell. But look at how much it costs, too. But that's the best armor in the standard game. And apparently I came to Veolu Sluice. I grinded the heck out of this stage, because it's so quick. And I grabbed all the artifacts I could. This is another one, though. This boss has the tendency to drop something called Teoti Motif or something. It's another really good magic plus something. And I couldn't get him to drop it. It's called something like that, but yeah.
Here you go, Capo.
From the mom. Is this when I started mailing vegetable seeds? It's quiet when you're gone, yeah, basically. I'm pretty sure I started to try growing vegetables right now, because I was maxed out on the striped apples. Yeah. It didn't work though, I can tell you. I mailed the mom so many different vegetable seeds, and I never even got the letter saying, do you want to replace this previous seed? It only works with the fruit for some reason.
I've got your reply,
I don't know what
Capo.
that's all about. Oh, also, this game crashed on me. I was grinding for orichalcum in Canal Karach. I think it's actually coming up. And the entire game froze, and then it said it had to close due to a software error. But luckily, the autosave actually kept my progress up to where I was, so that is a nice feature about this. What did we do here? Probably strength. Again, heavy armband, yeah. And then this is grinding Veolu again, because it's like, it takes like 10 minutes or less. Green sphere, I don't know what you need that for, but I think I went with the winged cap. And then one more time, right? I think I was looking for rat's tail, but then it stopped dropping out of that one chest. It would have been a defense +2. And so then I just went with the strength +1, because that one stopped dropping, and it kept dropping one that I already had. So then we wrecked the Mines boss again, because once again, this Mines Cycle 3 has some good stuff in it. And I was just trying to get this boss drop out of this dude. I don't remember what it is right now.
Hail Moogle at your service, Capo.
I want to say it's strength. It could be defense or magic, though, that I was
Here
looking
you go,
for.
Capo.
Oh yeah, I think I tried even mailing vegetables to the sister, because I swear on the GameCube, that's who I mailed it to. And it worked. They started planting cobs of corn. But yep, none of the vegetable seeds worked. I don't get it. I tried the mom, the sister, the dad.
Got your reply,
I think
Capo.
even the brother at one point.
So long, Capo.
So we're almost done here with this grind, but remember, it goes all the way up to year 13. And once again, I just felt this necessary. Rather than showing each of these dungeons again, no way would anybody watch that. So, I mean, I don't even know who's watching this, but there's the Wonder Bangle. Or that and the Legendary Weapon, which we're well beyond at this point. So, I had written down that that was obtainable in River Bell. And it is, probably, but, I mean, I got it here. And then I grinded it again, apparently. Noah's Loot. No, this is Canal Karach. That's where I got it. That's where the game locked up on me. Noah's Loot was in the Red Slippers chest. Another year with the caravan draws to a close. At every Myr festival, my elder tells the tale of my caravan's first departure. Even I can't remember everything without peeking at my diary. But both the joy of seeing the caravan off and the sorrow of having it send me back into peril are emotions he cannot forget. And that is the final year-end thing. And now, this time with the Alchemist, we get the Ring of Invincibility, which you need a tailor in your town. The tailor in Shella cannot craft it. I learned that the hard way, and I was so annoyed. But yep, I never created somebody who was the tailor's son or daughter. Oh, and here we go. So late, this happening.
Hello. Have you had any luck finding myrrh?
We filled our chalice, so we're on our way back home.
That reminds me. We don't need this anymore, so go on and take it.
This is the Mars Mall. At this late in the game, it is just trash. It's like a strength of 22 or something. Oh yeah, and then these guys still had events, even though their story is done. I got nervous here too because I had just talked to the in-town merchant, and I purchased Ultimate and Dark Sphere, because for that Ring of Invincibility, you need Dark Sphere. And I thought I could craft... I was on my way to Shello right now trying to craft it. I didn't realize you needed to have a level 3 tailor in your town, but luckily he just stole alloy, so breath of relief there. That was Moshet Manor. Cycle 3, I think this is where... Cycle 3, he drops this crazy strength artifact called, like, Gekka Bajin or something. That's how you say it. I think this is where I get it. Yep, there it is. Strength plus 5. So obviously we go for that. And I think that's the last really big strength boost that I do aside from crafting the ultimate weapon. Oh yeah, I went back to Damon's Court. There's a good artifact cycle 3 in here, but I never actually got around to getting that. I decided it was time to be done before I ever ventured into their cycle 3. So that was cycle 2, Demon's Court. So I don't think the artifact is anything great, but yeah, that Ring of Invincibility, it crafts the Force Ring. And remember several episodes ago, I was like, is there an accessory that makes it so you can't... Oh, there we go, I did get the weapon too. And it's just now magically in my inventory, but it's just as crap as the Mars Mall that I just got, so I just trashed it. But, yeah, the Force Ring has no knockback. So all those attacks that stun me all the time and irritate the crap out of me, I would be invulnerable to that knockback. And just be able to keep swinging like a madman, no stalling.
So long, Capone.
So I really wanted that, but then I don't have a tailor. And the tailor has to be level 3 ability, so he would have had to have been there for a while, just like the blacksmith and the merchant. So it's just too late. But the next year, Alchemist Scroll is the greatest weapon, and I figured I would at least go for that. So yeah, oh finally I got the rat's tail here, so yeah, it wasn't so bad to go to Damon's Court. And then, I went back to Rabina Te Ra. That stage was really easy, Cycle 2, now that I had all the rings for the magic, and like at this point I could tell that the strength stuff was paying off finally. It's when you get into Cycle 3 that stuff just doesn't die no matter how high your strength is.
Here you go, Capo.
The mother, one last attempt at the vegetable seed here. Oh yeah, the grocery list. Oh, it's kind of weird. So you see, it's a really neat mechanic, this mailing to home. I loved it in the GameCube. Even if you go back and look at my old review of the GameCube game, I talked about how amazing the mail Moogle system was. But even still, at a point, it just becomes whatever. Because you can't max anything else out. And it's like, alright, I guess we're done here.
So long, Capo.
But, Rabina Te Ra, Cycle 3, the boss can drop an artifact called Ribbon, and that's magic plus 9. And I had that in the back of my mind, but this was Cycle 2, so the tree is now not ready. And, I think we were approaching the end of the year, so I was about to get the greatest weapon. Teddy bear, yeah, I kept picking that up, but I finally picked it here. Because Noah's loot we already had. So yeah, aside from Ribbon, I did have the majority of the good magic ones. And see, so ends my diary from year 12. Every single year says that from this point forward, so it's like, the game is done at this point. And so once again, the Alchemist, this is the last Alchemist thing. Year 13, if you do it right. You talk to him at the end of every year. Designed for the greatest weapon. It's the only way to obtain this scroll without any kind of crazy cheating. And so I could finally craft it. I have the Ultimate that I bought from the merchant here in town. And it's, look at how expensive it is, even with a full discount. But +2 and Stampede. So yeah, my money is already almost gone. Sucks about the Ring of Invincibility though, but yeah, see, that's where I discovered the treasured mall is in there. 18 strength, that's the thing that was mailed to me from the dad that the mom was talking about. So I just destroyed that, and Queen's Heel is what I was rolling with. And the Ultima Maul, it says it can smite enemies with a single blow. I learned that it gives knockback to enemies, but that strength 84, defense 75, magic 65, that's what we're rolling with. And this is the very last thing I attempted, because remember this goblin boss? We are now year 13, this is drop number 1 of year 13. This guy drops a really good artifact. I did not get it though. And so this is where I stopped finally grinding.
Service, Capo.
So all of this 20-something odd long minute video
Capo.
was like 10 hours or so of grinding stages. I don't know who this Carl Mesa guy is. But yep, that's it. So next time, we are gonna have live commentary again, and we're gonna go beat the game. Because it's getting too hard to get these artifacts. I have a list of them, and
I've got your reply, Capo.
seeing that it didn't work with this goblin boss,
So long, Capo.
I feel like I'm not gonna get it in some of the other ones either, so... I think that strength 84 or whatever it is. I wanted to get it to 85 because one of you said it only factors in +5 increments or something crazy. Which is just another stupid thing about this whole system, if that's true, but oh well. But yeah, I think I picked an ingredient, yeah. I could only pick that weird thing. Ancient potion, which was needed for the legendary weapon or something, right? Or was it something? I don't know. So yep, I crossed the final stream one last time, and this is it. The standard game will be beaten next time. It's a very long sequence, so it might be one giant, like, hour-long video or so. Because there's no real good place to split it, honestly. But thank you guys for putting up with this far, and I'll see you then in a non-post commentary situation. Take care.